What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It is Tuesday, August 25th is my best guest. My name is Jimmy. Sitting next to me is Jake. In the corner is producer BBD, Bug dude. Jake's wearing nice salmon thigh shorts, tight shorts. Moose knuckling in the balls, I can see right now. How you doing?
Bag, dude.
Yeah. Bag, dude. It's good.
Good morning. I would not say I'm moose knuckling. I'd say that's a seam in the pants.
Well, it looks like you got... looks like a...
You just were looking for an excuse to touch my bucket.
Looks plummy. Huh. How are those shorts? Are they comfy? They look so uncomfortable to me.
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
They're pretty good. These were last week's purchase, if you remember correctly.
I do remember that, yeah.
And yeah, got a couple looks, but nothing different than the usual, baby. Good morning, Jim, Bug Juice.
Tuesday shows her. There's so much going on.
God.
You had a nice weekend? You went golfing?
Tuesday. Such a mixed bag of emotions already today. This Tuesday's been a hell of a month.
Yeah?
Last night was a movie. Bad movie. Ate some stir fry.
You don't like stir fry?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Just would have been a bad movie to watch.
Oh. I watched a movie last night.
What movie?
Fighting in the Family, about
Ooh.
Paige, female wrestler.
Okay.
One diva, youngest woman to ever win diva. Are you a wrestling fan, BBD? You were nodding your head like you knew exactly what I was saying.
No.
Okay, but you didn't.
I was nodding my head that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keeping you encouraged.
Confirmed he was nodding his head that way.
Yeah.
It's a lie full nod. I've been watching a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Because the Yankees didn't play all weekend. So Katie and I watched some flicks.
Some flicks.
So I almost need to do one of my tweets where I just list every movie I've watched and rank them.
Okay.
Last time I did that, I got the director, J.J. Abrams. What's his name? Director of Knives Out. He's a big director. He did Star Wars and shit.
I think that's J.J.
Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson tweeted back at me, said I should break down one of his scenes. So I just got to start sucking up to all directors.
Suck it hard.
Suck it. Suck it real hard.
Way to make moves in this world.
I also watched a movie.
What you watch?
What you watch?
The last 5 years.
What's
okay.
that? It's a musical movie.
Oh, no.
It was recommended to me.
Nah.
Was it about the
my
last
style.
5 years?
Yeah, it made me feel feelings. I didn't like that part of it.
That is disgusting. Jake, are you still sore from golfing?
Who's that? That's the girl.
Anna Kendrick. You just said it.
Kendrick.
Big fan.
Jeremy Jordan. Oh, yeah. My body's so sore. Just feel weak, decrepit.
Ooh.
Tuesday Monster was there. Put on these shorts to fight it. They could only neutralize it so much. Fatigue set in. And then I took just a beautiful double-tiered shit. And now I'm back. I'm back in a big way.
This coffee that Bill has brought in.
Fuck Bill.
I love it. I'm a big fan of having it in the office.
mad at him.
Bill, continue to bring it. He gets it
Yeah.
for free, so
Yeah.
appreciate it. But yeah, it's cold brew, so it'll make you shit.
I didn't have any of that yet, so excited to see where that brings me. But yeah, we have a nice little mystery grab bag of weird tasting cold brew coffees in our fridge.
Yeah, it was
It's a
whiskey
real-
flavored, mocha flavored.
Yeah.
Mocha's actually not that bad. I had it. And
Mocha's
then
the winner.
I like the regular the most, but also apple pie was threw me for a loop. It's like some moonshine. Justified season 2. Check it out today.
What? You've already seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's good. 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 Do you want to talk about anything?
I mean, last 5 years, Anna Kendrick. Where are you at with Anna Kendrick? Are you still feeling it out?
She's cute
Okay.
and she's a very good actress. I like her
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
What's the best? I was trying to watch Table 19 the other day. Put it on for Katie because she wanted to watch something dramedy, chick flick sort. Is she in that?
Dramedy.
She is. I went to that movie with my whole company, my last company, which was we did weddings. So we went to see the wedding movie. So it was like,
that?
you know.
Were you someone just like the whole
Not
time?
in a great headspace.
Unreal. Camera person's in the wrong place. They would never be there.
No, that would have been me, and I didn't talk.
Gonna walk in front of the bride's mom? Mother of the bride, they'd say?
No, we went there because I made a trailer for our company that was supposed to play at the beginning of every movie in the local movie theater. And then we went there, and we got there like 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be in that early slot, like with the local painters and
Right.
the local real estate agents and then that. And they never ran it. So it was actually awesome that we caught a version that didn't run it because then my boss got like another 6 months free. He was so
Wow.
mad. And then we saw Table 19.
How about that?
I wonder if they still use that commercial.
Her IMDb top 4 that pop up in the air.
Good movie.
Clooney,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect, Obvi.
Obvious.
Into the Woods.
No.
She plays Cinderella. And then the Trolls movie.
No.
The Trolls movie.
A Simple Favor was good. I liked that. Table 19 was good. The Accountant was bad. Get a Job was good, but it got railroaded. But it's my kind of movie. It's not like good. There's some other ones that are good in here. Like, wasn't she in the cop movie?
Rapture Palooza.
End of Watch. That's probably her best movie if you're looking like award-winning movie. Award-winning non-comedy. End of Watch is
Twilight.
probably her best. Oh, Up in the Air probably rivals it.
Yeah.
Up in the Air is pretty good. So that's the Anna Kendrick hour.
Nice.
It's good stuff.
Like to meet her.
She was in Zac Efron's show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's in a scene where they go taste different kinds of water.
Sounds like your bag.
I like water. Whole deal.
You like tasting.
I like tasting things. Fell into that for a
See?
while. Back. Trying to crack my back a lot lately. Katie has tried to crack my back, and I was like, that's hilarious,
Yeah.
Caitlin. So funny. Dude, did you see I meal prepped?
Funny joke, Katie.
See all the cooking I did on Sunday?
I did. You brought in
I have a
4
meal,
meals.
meal for yesterday, today, Wednesday, Thursday. Katie has the same. 8
Look at
meals. Meal prepping's wild. It's pretty easy. Saves a lot of money. Should probably do it.
Failure to prepare is preparing to fail.
It's true. What do you have for lunch today?
I ate my lunch already.
It's
'Cause
10:30
Tuesday.
a.m.
Yeah, leftover stir fry.
When'd you eat it?
I had it after breakfast. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs,
Okay.
and then I had the stir fry.
Here?
No.
What's your hair doing? When I saw you
a
this
mess.
morning, it was like a middle part.
It's a
Katie has
disaster.
offered. It's on the table. She's offered to give you a haircut.
She will never get close to my hair.
Okay. Do you have any plans?
No.
Some.
I'd like to get a haircut.
Yeah.
at some
See, it's
point.
doing weird. It's doing like a middle part now, which I
Yeah.
was weary of. I
Dude,
saw that.
it's coming like right down here. It looks like my head had an earthquake.
When you go frat boy Southern in the front, it's not that bad. But there's on the behind the scenes vlog, there's one day or scene where you have it tucked and you have like the mullet.
Yeah.
And it's the most bizarre version of you I've ever seen.
The mullets.
And I've seen a lot of versions of you.
Yeah.
That, when you wear the Bernie Williams hat with the tuck behind your ear
Yeah.
mullet, you look like such a little fuckhead.
You know what it is? I think it's this shampoo that I got on JJR.
Yeah, you
It's the
finally
shampoo
have
of the day.
like dry, fluffy hair.
By this point, my hair would normally curl.
Yes. You'd be full
And it's
grease ball
not
curly
curling.
hair. Yeah. It looks
So now
weird.
it's just in my eyes. I can't see a thing.
Well, Katie has it on the table.
It's off the table.
I think
I've taken it off the table.
Why don't you want a haircut?
It's cleared. I got to do something with this.
Cut it.
No. Cut it. Take the easy way out.
Cut it into a mohawk.
We'll see. We'll figure something out. Right now, it just looks good, so I want to ride it out for a little bit.
I'm not sure it does. Not sure.
No, it's uncomfortable and bad, so I don't know what my plan is or my end game.
Good question by the chat. How often are you using the shampoo?
Every time I shower.
Every day?
I'd say is around every day, yeah.
It's
just about out. I just did filled it with a little bit of water.
Are you a shampoo every day, BBD?
Just about.
I'm an every other day. Just skip a day.
I didn't find out till college that it's in theory kind of bad for you.
Yeah,
but my hair's also not long enough for it to be a problem usually.
Yeah, you're not supposed to every day it. It's bad. Looks like Jake's.
Everybody's hair is different.
It's true. Some people have similar hair.
Probably comes out to 3 of every 4 days I do it.
That works. If I put gel in my hair, I need to wash it the next day. So if I go 2 days in a row with gel, 2 days in a row washing it. Adds up perfectly.
Yeah, I get the math there.
Katie's coming into the office Friday. I think Mac's hanging out at your apartment.
Doogie's hanging out with Noogie.
Mac Dougal.
Noodle McDougal.
Took him to the dog park yesterday. He just gets his ass kicked on purpose. That's what he likes doing.
Gonna learn today.
He was getting bullied by a smaller dog and a bigger dog, and they were both just kicking his ass. It's fun. So you shoot well, golf?
How's he, what's his weight at?
I don't know. 20? 15?
Okay.
He's not full size yet.
No.
He's getting bigger.
Getting bigger.
Yeah, he's getting bigger. I don't know what.
Made considerable growth.
Yeah.
I played well. Straight to the course. My team was on the 3rd hole. I played a pretty good round with that team. That was the non-dads team. We finished at -10 as a team. The next round was the 2-man scramble. We finished at -1. Everyone expected us to finish last. We finished tied for 2nd. And then the main event, I sucked ass and had my angry Jake moment on the tee box. And then
slam it down?
Had a nice day. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
They've had to have seen Angry Jake moments.
Oh, yeah.
So they're fine with it?
Yeah. It's, man, I really got lost in my head. Hadn't had that bad of an 8 holes on the golf course in a while. But it's out of my system. Played well after that.
Nice.
Just got off to a slow start. So it's good to be out there. And then, yeah, I mean, that's probably my golf fix for the year. So ice up those clubs, stay loose, and then it's baseball season, man. I mean, we're trade deadline. It's less than a week away.
I just told BBD
It's
this
weird,
morning,
man.
We're on call this weekend.
It's weird, yeah.
But we're all 20 minutes away-ish from the office, so Saturday something happens, we all head here. It's like bat signal, whatever. So, yeah, I forgot. Oh, shit, we're on call.
Sunday, this weekend's going to be nuts. Double header, Friday, Sunday.
I know. I don't know how to attack that yet.
So, yeah, it's kind of weird because we're normally stacked early in the week, and we're kind of clear, and then it's going to be busy. So, it's aight. It's aight, though. Jess got a job. That was big.
She took it? She accepted it?
Yeah, we're official.
Congrats, Jess. That's awesome. So when'd she start?
The Tuesday after Labor Day.
So she got a nice little run of fun.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a nice little run of fun.
Well, no interviews,
The
no
world's
worry.
not fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's exciting. So, yeah, we can start a quote-unquote normal life in New York, I guess.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Happy.
Happy. Yeah, I thought I was going to go to Milford this weekend, and then 0.0 chance now.
This weekend?
Yeah. I forgot trade deadline. Well, I mean, once they did the double headers, it was, no, we're not going anymore.
Right.
But I forgot trade deadline as well, which I should have.
Did you go this last weekend?
No. Stayed in New York. We went to Montclair, saw
That's
my
right.
dude stuffed grass-fed burgers.
How's he doing?
Good.
Ask for Jomboy, get the free fries.
Yep. He says he still gets people that come in. Evergreen videos. So go there. Get free fries.
Ad.
Great burgers. Really, really good burgers.
Looked really good.
Jomboy, what's your Starbucks order? Zilch. I don't. If I have to, it'll just be a large iced coffee.
Coffee black.
Black. Which is my order everywhere. So it's easy.
So
but
yeah, you got an
I'd
order.
avoid Starbucks if there was anything within a 5-minute range. Starbucks is so acidity. It's too like it. You take out all the frills, which is what they do correctly. So I'm not
Right.
knocking them, but you take those out. The coffee on it just kind of sucks on its own.
Coffee.
Yeah. Did you like my impression of you?
I did. That was 3 decades in, and you're just impressionist extraordinaire. You got me, Dusty. What was the other one last week? You crushed another one.
Buck.
Buck.
Got Clev ready to go at all times.
Clev's
a
locked
visual.
and loaded.
Clev's more visual than anything.
I mean, yeah, man. It's good stuff.
I listened to an episode on the way into The Office,
Okay.
and I told BBD,
Dialed
I
up.
figured it out.
Yeah.
I know the formula
You
for
got
Jake
it.
now.
You got the cadence.
Yeah.
It's a different cadence than my normal.
Your intro outro voice is different than I stayed BBD was
Yeah.
you stayed the intro outro voice the whole show.
Yeah.
Just hard one word at a time.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bakers.
Yes.
And this,
What?
which I never realized
Yeah.
that before.
Power.
Yeah.
You
A
gotta
lot
be-
of double arm
it's
grip.
powerful. Alpha.
I thought I was going to drop it too, and then be like, "It's Jimmy, Jake's gone."
Sure.
And I told
you were in it.
We just wrote it. It was
were
more
in
fun
it.
that way.
It was
It's exhausting.
It's good.
It was gassed.
It's good. How'd you think Trevor did on Talking Baseball? Scale of 1 to 10.
Good, man. Trev's cute.
He is cute.
I texted you that. He really cares. So
hard worker.
I mean, he works hard when given the task because he thought we were blowing smoke up his ass about how that
Yeah.
shows a lot of work.
No.
And I think then he saw the sheet our prep sheet, and you helped a little bit, right? But
Yeah.
he did a lot of that.
Yeah. He did a lot of the legwork.
Yeah. It's just someone asked why can't he be on everyone? And I'm like, it's not Trev, it's a 3-person thing.
Yeah.
That show is a 2-person show. It's quick, it's fast. If Trev was on it, that's a 3
We've been
hour.
running kind of long with 2.
We've been an hour and a half with 2.
Yeah.
With 3, it'd be 2 hours minimum. I mean, even Trev and I, because we learned out this when you do something through the computer,
Right.
it just adds 20 minutes of, wait, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Or pausing and not talking over each other. We used to do, when we first did shows in person, Jomboy Jake Radio or Talking Yanks, they were half hour compared to an hour. And we'd be like, whoa, shit, that was too quick. So a lot of elements make it hard with 3 people.
Elements.
Speaking of sports, let's just head right there. If I can find the button.
Jim, some big releases in DFAs throughout the sports world are Brian Dozier, released by the Mets. Giants DFA Hunter Pence, he had gotten off to a horrific start. And then your Earl Thomas gets cut by the Ravens after he punches a teammate. So that's a bad time. NFL dealing with some COVID stuff. They had some false positives come through. I think they got double checked on them, and I think they were all fine.
Yeah, it's all 77 were.
Which is pretty bizarre. Which is
false
how
positive.
does that happen? Angels and Indians will play in the Little League Classic in 2021. Get excited. That's baseball. Phillies trade for David Hale, Brandon Workman, and Heath Embry to try to improve the worst bullpen in baseball history. Blue Jays pick up BBD's Vogelbach. Juwan Howard is gaining traction as an NBA head coaching candidate. He replies with, "No, I am not." And Sixers, Brett Brown is no longer with the Sixers. He is fired for doing a bad job.
That's the sports.
This is the sports.
Hunter Pence, Earl Thomas, Vogelbach, Brock Holt, all released. Someone else you said, I forget.
Sports. Dude, know what the other thing is? Just being young, man. Doncic and Tatis are like taking over the sports world. They're 21, dude.
It's awesome.
Know how silly that is? 21.
It's really young.
God. Can't imagine. I don't think it's going to happen for me.
No. I think you're out. Maybe 31. Take over the sports world.
31's the new 21, they say. Can you imagine, though, being like that dedicated through your young years to be that good?
No.
How does that happen?
I didn't have a work ethic until I started this company. So I mean in anything in life.
I just don't get it.
Good. Good genes. Surrounded by good people.
Like they've had to believe they could become the best player in the world.
Brainwash themselves into like existence.
That's nuts, man.
It's cool. And 21, I mean, Trout was 19, Harper was 19, like
yeah.
Soto was 19, right? Like, you know, we've seen crazier. What's going on with this NFL scare? Because first I read that the site they used said no, and then they sent them to a different site and they said yes, and it was sketchy looking for the NFL.
Oh, I think the number is 77 or something like that. They're like 77 positive tests, but they like knew initially that they were wrong, so I don't know.
It was something like 5 or 6, or however many teams. I think everyone had like a different lab they had to send it to. So these 6 teams had sent it to this lab. I think it's in New Jersey, actually.
Jersey.
Something happened with the sample at that lab, and just all of them in there had a bunch of false positives. It's kind of funny that Browns and Jets were on the list of teams included in that. But
Are we supposed to believe any of this?
That's the question. You tell me. Seems like you don't.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to think, but I'm a skeptical person by nature and cynical.
Naughty by nature.
I'd say. So, the NFL conducted well over 100,000 COVID-19 tests since camp began with a positivity rate that's a fraction of 1% and dropping. A sudden flood of positives from different testing sites, all processed by the same lab, raised the red flags.
Let's see.
So, like, are they paying off labs?
NFL immediately took necessary actions, blah, blah, blah. Isolated contamination.
I don't know enough about this to truly talk on it, I guess, because I can't keep up. They went to a different lab. They were all positive. Then they went to another lab again, and they were all false positives.
Well, yeah, that lab.
I mean,
they looked at them real hard and said, these aren't positive.
She just going from doctor to doctor to get the prognosis you like.
Positive, I just not come here for a couple weeks. But these aren't positive.
Yeah, I mean, how tricky does that get, man?
I'm assuming it was something with the lab. It feels because I think they stayed at the same lab. But I think the results were, the kind of the same results we've seen in baseball, like less than 1%. And then they had a whole batch together of different groups of people that all came in positive. So they kind of did the like, this is probably the batch, right? And then I'm guessing they retested them and everything came back clean.
I don't know.
I'm all for funny business with you.
If whoever clips these shows now, is it Robbie? Don't clip this and put it out because I have no idea what we're talking about.
But
say everything with zero. I'm not updated on the news. I'm cynical about the news in general. So I'm just kind of left in my own space of not believing or trusting anything when it comes to the NFL and COVID tests. In a good and bad way.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Angels and Indians will play in the Little League Classic in 2021.
Maybe.
Hopefully we're good by then. Dude, I got to show you the house that my mom's trying to get me to get married in.
You mentioned it to me yesterday.
She's got me all excited about my wedding now.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I saw the initial receive,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say it was excitement.
There's a new house.
It was okay.
The first house, I was like, oh, that's an interesting idea.
I wouldn't say it was a scoff. It was the son getting a text message from their mother reaction.
Second
Big
house that she sent and the plan around that got me super excited.
Okay.
And then I looked at how honest should I be?
What's
on
for
this show?
dinner?
I don't care. I don't want to do a sit down. We're not doing a sit down dinner.
What's for dinner?
I hope like burgers and hot
Okay.
dog. Like it's like a barbecue.
You're
I
talking
don't
to
want,
the right guy.
Yeah, I don't want a sit down dinner. See if I can find this house, dude. We're probably not going to get it, so it's kind of getting me
Okay.
all excited for nothing. But it's awesome. So what else is in the sports news? I don't know how
Did you
I
see
just went
Lance Lynn dropped some more dick last night?
What'd he do?
He got the win. I think he was like
Yo, I think
7 innings,
I
1
think-
earned run.
I think it was 6, 8 Ks. He had 2 earned runs. People called it like a veteran, like he battled through,
nice.
and like the numbers are good.
He's now 4-0,
my
1.59 ERA.
my Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day on the Talking Baseball pregame show. I checked it at one point and it was like kind of close.
I'd assume so. They've all been.
So I didn't check the final, but I'm excited about it. Hey, BBD, someone was complaining that we never share the screen. You know, like they were
Tell
like,
him to fight me.
you've been coming at people hard about the hockey, huh?
It's just one of those things that's funny because I've said it a few times now. Like, you don't want to hear me talk anything around hockey.
But I think it's a meme in the chat now when they say like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I wanted to go Tony Clifton today. But I would need to build myself up for about a week and a half to do a real full Tony Clifton episode.
Dude, I
DVD,
am...
it's added to your homework assignment, by the way.
He doesn't know who Tony Clifton is?
I had been told by you guys who he was before. After Jake told me again this morning, I remembered.
I know
Andy Kaufman's name.
I just slacked you the IP address to share my screen.
I just like the IP
try it.
address to share the screen.
For future times. Dude, look at this house.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Look at this house. It's got like a giant deck, but you're not even seeing. I'll scroll through fast.
Scroll through.
It's got its own
quickly
little
for
lake,
me.
pond. It's got a pool.
Yeah.
It's got a fire pit.
I can make that work.
Check out the inside though. Hot tub, big old couch, big old
Yeah.
couch, big area, big area, big area, big area. Boring. Same room a million times. Bedrooms, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Where's the
Don't
good stuff that I'm
care.
trying to... Oh, here it is. It's got a game room.
Like games, baby.
Rent it for like 5 days, have 4 really good days, and then 1 panic-stricken day where we get married.
One bad day.
Told Katie, like, every day besides the wedding day is going to be awesome. And then there's just going to be so much anxiety and panic.
No. That's all made up.
But didn't that place look awesome? Got me all excited
Yeah.
about it.
I am excited.
Cool.
I'll be there.
With bells on. Anything else you want to talk
Maybe
about,
somebody will
dude?
track
Bauer?
that down. Bauer's the thing. Hey, man. For me, I think the most important thing is it's almost in a bucket of don't care. But my go-to line has been like, hey, if you're winning and shoving, good. When you lose 4-2 and you're cracking fake buds on the mound and crossing stuff out, not a great look.
When did he do that? Did he do that when he took over Sonny Gray's record? Was it his last strikeout of the game? Was it his first strikeout of the game?
He wrote I think he needed 4 or he needed 3. And so after this first strikeout, he wrote a B, and then he wrote a U, then he wrote a D, then he wrote an S, and then he like scratched it out. So it was after each strikeout. It's a lot.
He's causing news, and there's a giant contingent of kids and fans of all ages
Right.
that love this and eat it up, and that's good for baseball. I can see how his teammates would hate this. Can't you? I mean,
If
just
you're
being
winning
honest.
and having fun,
Sure, and I'm sure some of them like it. But he's a hot rod. He's controversial.
if this was happening on the Dodgers, I think it's 10 out of 10. You got the best record in baseball. You're killing it. What's the Reds' record now?
Bad.
I mean, the Reds are now 11-16. They're the second worst team in the NL. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's like there is a fun aspect to it. I get it.
It's two different things. Bauer's allowed to have fun. What he's doing in the grand scheme of things is good for baseball. But the Reds as a whole team are pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean that's
Be good.
Couple
You're
separate
so
things. Yeah.
bad. So
And
it's
I
two
lost
different
this
things.
game.
They lost that game. Bauer's really good. Is what he's doing. In the grand scheme of things, whether you dislike it or like it, good for baseball. Kind of like Harper. Harper, most divisive dude, 19, 20, swaggered out. Half people hate him, half people like him. Same thing with Puig. All those people are good for baseball, you know. But the Reds as a team pissing me off. Win games.
And I just think it was, again, you can't, because we do want players to have fun, and Bauer's having fun out there, and it's good promotion, and hey, Bud might even be slipping in a few doll hairs under the table. Why not? But also, I think that Brewers pitcher came out that's been killing it, and I think he tagged you, but I think he wrote like in the mound like Black Lives Matter, BLM, and so I don't know. There's just some
The
weird
juxtaposition of that and Bud Light.
exactly. Which again, that shouldn't be on Bauer. Like the guy came in relief, and Bauer was planning on doing this before the game and stuff. But
Devin Williams tagged me?
I believe so, or maybe it was someone associated with. Devin
Oh,
Williams.
no, different. A writer, Tony Imbimbo. His name is Imbimbo?
Hey, easy with that.
I'm Bimbo?
Hey,
Is it a writer? That means I am Bimbo.
just be.
It was also Bauer's first kind of mess start.
Yeah.
Like he's been dominant all year.
Yeah, he'd been crazy good. I mean, this is still
How did
an
this get so
okay
much
start,
traction?
but they lost, and if they were 16-11, they're 11-16, and Bauer's doing this, you know, it's all jolly and good times. If I'm a Reds fan, I've got my pitcher out there cracking fake brewskis.
I'm an
in
old
his first loss.
It's I am older than the generation that loves this. If that was a Yankees pitcher doing this while the Yankees had a losing record and lost the game, I'd be livid. I wouldn't enjoy it in the slightest. So, but that is, I think we are a little older than the demo we're trying to get baseball to reach.
I've loved all of his antics up to this point because he's at a .68 ERA. He's been lights out when he pulls down the shirt with his shirt under.
I like that.
thrown-
I thought that was funny.
That was good, man. And hey, again, if they won this game, I'd
And that
be
was
like,
after a complete game.
yeah,
Do whatever you want.
7-inning game. It was a doubleheader.
Do whatever you want.
But I don't know. Like it
I thought that was a regular complete game.
as a doubleheader. So yeah, that's my thing. I mean, again, this is still fun. I get it, but juxtaposed with the BLM thing, and if you get the loss, then it's just not as fun.
Go get that money, though. Remember when Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl and he thanked Papa John's?
Yeah,
And then he said he was going to go home and crack a bud?
that NASCAR driver was on SVP, brought out a Pepsi. Get that money.
I don't care about getting money.
I'm team getting money. There's
good-
money to be out there.
It's a good goal. People
You ever
got
like
it.
look at houses and stuff? There's so much money out there.
See that house I just showed you?
How much does that house cost?
They just rent it.
One of the kids I grew up with, he's like a realtor now, so he posts houses and stuff, and he's in like the Cape. And so he's like, oh, this is one of my favorite cottages. It's not much, $5 million. And you're like, what? So this is a bad cottage on the Cape?
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in the world.
Oh.
Think about it.
I say this every time this comes up. Go to a Board of Education meeting and just listen to how much the school bus, how much they allocate towards school buses in New York. It's like $5 million a year.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to go to that meeting.
Don't go to Board of Education meetings. They're
not gonna go
so
to that.
boring.
Oh, yeah, I used to film them.
Every other Tuesday, Brewster, New York.
That was fun. Those are good times.
Learned a lot from those.
Didn't you film a janitor's Olympic or something? Or did we
Yeah.
always dream of that?
No.
Okay,
It
that
was.
was
I mean,
real.
Janitor's Olympics is rude.
Okay.
It was
sorry.
the handyman
Yes.
convention, and it was for like a handyman of a big building, like
Right.
this apartment building. Like Mario.
Right. Yeah.
Mario would go, and then like superintendents, I guess,
Yes.
or porters, and then they had contests, like
Right.
5 doors jammed,
Right.
and,
Unjam 'em.
and you had to unjam them, and it was a race.
Yeah.
I filmed that. That was pretty funny.
You still got the footage?
I bet I could find that.
Scott TP's asking for a breakdown.
I mean, I wonder what it was called, a custodian convention, Connecticut. Because I mean, it was wild. I bet I can find this, dude. You're gonna
Oh, yeah.
send me down a rabbit hole trying to find this, because I bet it's still on Vimeo from where I posted it with the company I worked for at that time. So now I'm gonna be stuck looking for this while we pivot.
Pivot.
To halftime. We're still doing rodents.
Last week of rodents.
Good, because some of the rodents have grossed me out. And that's just me being as honest
Last
as
week.
I can be.
Of rodents.
Well, get ready again, because we're doing the cane rat today.
How you spelling it?
Cane, C-A-N-E, rat, R-A-T. It's 2 words.
K-A-N?
K-A-N-E.
K-A-N-E. Cane rat. Gross. Do you have... Oh, my God. BBD, are you kidding me? One of the first images that comes up...
I've got it with a C.
Yeah, I got it with a C.
Oh,
as well.
C.
Do you
That's
have
what I
my
meant.
screen share available?
About to be. Yep.
The first image here.
On that dude's shoulder?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't do it. That's...
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Come on. I can't do that. So what is this thing? What's this picture?
I don't love it.
Dude caught this with a bow and arrow?
Yeah, I'm looking at that one too.
That's kind of cool. Oh my...
Oh,
no. Yeah. You're looking at the one where he spade it? What do you even say about that?
Flattened it.
I don't know if we can show that. I have it up on the screen for too long, I think. So I guess they, in whatever country this is, they hunt these things.
They're a pest species.
You know what this looks like?
Don't like.
All these pictures remind me of the football players in Florida that hunt rabbits. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's that? Where the
It's I think it's like in the Everglades.
Everglades, yeah.
Santana Moss.
That's what they do for agility
players.
training. They go. You ever seen that video? It's like a mini doc.
Chase rabbits.
They chase rabbits, and if you catch a whitetail, like, that's good. It's kind of like Rocky and the chickens.
Janoris Jenkins. That's why his nickname Jackrabbit. I believe.
So, okay, I need to find out, like, who's eating these.
People have traditionally captured wild cane rats and fattened them in captivity in the savanna area of West Africa.
Why they fatten them and then they cook them?
I guess. Intensive production of cane rats has been undertaken in countries such as Benin and Togo.
Oh my God.
Agricultural extension services in Cameroon, Côte d'Ivoire, Gabon, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's a long
The
sentence.
paragraph on Wiki says relationship with humans.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
They are valued as a source of bushmeat in West and Central Africa. Like the guinea pig, the meat is of a higher protein but lower fat content than domesticated farm meat and is also appreciated for its tenderness and taste. So that tastes good, Jake.
Santonio Holmes. Yeah, I'm out. I'm done with the cane rat. It's a good search.
Done with the cane rat. It's a gross one. It's big. These are big
big.
rats. But are they just fattening them to get that big? You know?
The perks.
Perks. All right, let me know when that's off so I can go back to searching for the custodian video. But first, we'll go to anything else for halftime?
Oh, you wanted to show Jake a video.
Oh.
I put it in banter.
Yes.
You had 2 videos. One's in banter. One is in...
Can you put this on the screen then?
Yeah, when you pull it up.
It's just hilarious. This went viral the other day. It might be really old, but I saw it, Jake.
Okay.
Here. They robbed an ATM.
Whoa.
By just smashing it with a forklift, I guess. I don't know the proper term.
Backhoe?
Yeah, backhoe. Yeah, I think that. So they just ripped it out of the building, damaged the entire building, ripped the ATM out. Dude, watch this. This is hilarious. There's guys in a van waiting, and the van, they've cut a giant hole in the top of the van so the backhoe can drop it into the back of the van. And then this is the good part. They just push it in. And then they're out, and they leave the backhoe in the parking lot with the mess.
Jeez.
Let's talk about a heist.
That's good. Love that.
So many things you can trace. You know, like where'd they get the backhoe from?
That's what I'm wondering.
Who sold a van?
If you left the backhoe, I mean, you either rented it under a fake name,
Or you stole it.
or I'm guessing it was like in the parking lot. Like I'm guessing there's construction going on in the parking lot.
And they
you're
hotwired
leaving
it?
Yeah, something like
But
that.
they had to plan to get
Or
the
you
van.
get a key somehow.
Because they cut the hole in the van.
You get a fan.
Candy as the next halftime. That could be good.
Boobach requested it.
You like
Might
Boobach.
oblige.
All right. Let's go to the news.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
There is another viral video, Jake, of a raptor attacking and decapitating an RC pilot. It's pretty cool. COVID-19 positive murder accused escapes from hospital in Mbala. I'm guessing a murderer who tested positive for COVID-19. They sent him to the hospital and he escaped, is what that headline's trying to tell us. A 20-year-old woman found breathing at funeral home after being pronounced dead. I hate those stories. How a brand of chalk achieved cult status among mathematicians. Very interested in that one.
Yeah.
Florida to release wave of modified mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Badass. I heard about that. The University of Alabama has reported more than 560 coronavirus cases since classes restarted last week.
I read the news today, oh boy.
All right. So the Alabama and the higher cases, you can go to last Thursday's episode or Wednesday when I gave my whole angry spiel about that nonsense, and we will not address it again. The raptor attacking the RC pilot's good stuff. So it's like a fake pilot, you know, like a styrofoam head flying the RC plane.
Am I going to be able to show this?
That's all right. Just a quick
Damn.
snag. If you want to put it up, I can go. It's a GIF, so it'll loop, I believe. Yeah.
Will YouTube allow that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it's on.
It's not a real pilot. It's just a styrofoam head.
It's good content.
Yeah, it's like an awesome video.
I mean, is just a person flying this for fun?
Yeah, I think so. They look like they're in an area where you could.
Yeah.
It's fun all around. I don't think the
It
RC
is
plane
fun
got hurt
around.
at all because it's just a fake pilot.
Good flex by the bird.
Yeah, it's a hell of a
You
shot.
guys
by
are
the way.
having fun?
Yeah. Perfect. It's a good video. What's next?
Good for the bird.
What story do you want to go to next? You want to do
That bird's called a raptor?
I think.
Isn't raptor like a dinosaur?
You're right,
Okay.
but the headline said raptor, I think.
I thought like birds of prey. You can just call them raptors.
Raptor, bird of prey. Birds of prey, also known as raptors.
Like any big thing. In the
right,
sky.
but why didn't we label that bird of prey? Was that a hawk?
They probably didn't know.
Someone's got to know.
Someone's gotta
You got
know.
a video of a bird ripping out your fake pilot. Mm-hmm. You got to check with one bird person.
People are lazy.
I feel like it would have been easy enough to figure out if it's a hawk or eagle for someone or whatever other.
It wasn't an eagle, I can tell you that.
A buzzard? A peregrine falcon?
I couldn't tell.
See? A lot of birds out there. That I'm not even understanding the ones that you're naming. So this murderer got COVID. Did he fake it? And he went to the hospital and then he escaped from there. Lucky Kumar. Good name. Yeah?
Escape Mission Hospital on Sunday, breaking the grill of the window at the ward. Yeah.
How bad of a murderer was he?
Let's see.
Not
Mr. Kumar.
not a good question.
In jail. COVID test positive. Did you see a lot of the numbers are like prisons?
Well,
Because it's just spread
Yeah, I
crazy
mean,
rampant in there.
how do they avoid it?
It's like colleges,
It's like colleges.
but they've been out of session.
I don't want to do this story because it scares me. A 20-year-old woman found breathing at a funeral home after being pronounced dead.
Don't you want to find out how big of a murderer this
I could.
this guy
I
is?
skimmed it. I couldn't find it.
Separate word all along. Mr. Kumar. Call him Lucky. Lucky Kumar.
Southfield Fire Department released a statement saying paramedics responded to a call for an unresponsive female Sunday morning. When paramedics arrived on the scene, they found the woman not to be breathing. They tried CPR and other life-saving methods for 30 minutes. Given medical readings and the condition of the patient, it was determined at the time that she did not have signs of life. Hours later, at the funeral home, they realized she was breathing. It is unclear what led to the call for the unresponsive women. So we don't know anything?
Perfect.
So, like, you gave us the headline, you gave us
And you know what?
so many words, and you gave us no more information than what
this whole
was-
thing is a lie.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm fine with that because that was a bullshit.
They're looking for clicks. Give me one piece of information.
Like, one piece of
Do
information.
we have the girl's name?
Okay, hold on. We have a news story.
Not only this young woman, her family, but also the staff here at the funeral home. It's their job to prepare a body for final arrangements. Then all of a sudden to notice that the individual is still breathing. This all started with a call to the Southfield Fire Department yesterday morning. At 7:34 Sunday morning, Southfield Fire Department paramedics responded to a home in Southfield for an unresponsive woman. When they arrived, the fire chief says the 20-year-old wasn't breathing. After standard efforts to revive the woman, first responders determined after about 30 minutes that she was deceased. In a statement to Action News, Fire Chief Johnny Menifee says, quote, because there was no indication of foul play, as per standard operating procedure, the Oakland County Medical Examiner's Office was contacted and given the medical data. The patient was again determined to
I read the
expire
written
and
word
body
version of
was
this video, and there's no information.
Yeah. It's an ad.
How she died?
It's an ad for the James H. Cole Funeral Home.
Who called it in? Is she alive and well now? Is she in coma?
It's not real.
Like, there's no information here. They
a
sent a news crew to the
It's
place.
a James H. Cole Funeral Home ad.
That story kind of stinks of fakeness.
You know what? If I'm guessing the reality behind it is like if they're under 21, you can't release any information.
Give me something.
There's nothing there. I mean, feels like an ad for the funeral home. So you'd be like, hey, there's a lot of people wherever this happened, Detroit, who are now like, hey, make sure you bring me there, so they make sure I'm not
Oh, wow.
alive.
Wow. You're deep in this. You think it's plotted.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
See?
I don't know. It's fishy. You need more. You need more than that. Like, we don't have a single piece of information.
Right, like, at least the piece of info that should be in here is, like, why did she stop? Like, her heart stopped for 30 minutes Which happens in rare cases of arachnophobia.
They don't even have a quote from the funeral home or a family member or friend or anyone. Someone called it in. Unless they think there's so much foul play here that they don't want to leak anything first. But they said there's no indications of foul play.
Know what we need. If this is real, we need the person from the funeral home. Because this is every funeral home worker's nightmare.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you need a quote from the funeral home.
A dead person came to life.
Yes.
This is every funeral home worker's nightmare.
Yeah. Maybe they're traumatized.
Let's get them on the horn.
Now, this is a story I'm super interested in.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a brand of chalk that professors and teachers, it's the go-to.
Oh, yeah.
It's the king of chalk. And I'm just curious.
Ticonderoga #2.
Some call it the Rolls-Royce of chalk. The Steinway of writing utensils. Some say it's unbreakable. Others say it leaves no dust. And it turned the world's brightest minds into hoarders, going to great lengths just for a few sticks of the stuff. I would reach into my cupboard in my office and pull out another box, and we'd do the deal in my office, says math professor and chalk dealer Brian Conrad.
I didn't want to become a chalk dealer, but I did like the idea that I could be. The stick is free. Chalk dealer on the block in my department.
Yes.
That was Max Lieblich.
Yes, obviously.
Professor
You don't
at
think we
University
could? You
of
think we don't
Washington.
know when we hear Max Lieblich
What's
in person?
going on with these geeks?
How did a brand of chalk develop a cult following? Why don't they just use whiteboards?
Make more of the chalk.
I thought chalkboards were out of fashion.
I think for math, there's still...
In my college, we had a lot of chalkboards.
Yeah?
Why?
Way more than I thought was acceptable.
Like, why don't you give me? I need the reasoning why they prefer chalk over whiteboard, and then I need to see if it's just hipster bullshit or if it's like actual reasoning.
I mean, I picture you as a chalk over whiteboard guy.
I hate chalk.
Feels like there's a traditional assassin. Well, that's because you haven't been using the right chalk. Dude.
Touching chalk.
Are you not reading the article?
Oh, dude, touching chalk. Even
You've been
the whiteboard,
using bad chalk this whole time.
like nails on a chalkboard. Even just touching chalk from I hate it. Whiteboard for life. Although I always had chalkboards growing up in my room. That's probably why I hate it, because I was so close to me and people would do it. In high school, we always got chalkboard paint, and one of my walls in my bedroom was chalkboard. Spent too much time with chalk, that's why.
Top line of the Wikipedia on blackboards, or at least the Google preview.
Yeah.
It says it's easier to do different weights and thicknesses with chalk than with a dry erase board.
Maybe they like
So
the
if they're doing
shading and
graphs
shit.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
So they say that Hagoromu Full Touch chalk is the best. It doesn't break, and it writes just feels right. It's like skiing fresh powder. These guys are such nerds. They have a video of this chalk. I mean, if this video doesn't impress me, I'm labeling this as like an in-joke that should have never been released to the public because we're not correctly understanding these nerds' tone. And I think they're being a little aloof with it.
These nerds.
You getting frustrated or happy?
Did that sound happy?
Sounded
Was
frustrated.
that given? Why don't these nerds make more of it? We've got professors from the smartest places in the world.
They say they
raving
can't
about
figure
this.
out the formula. It's from Japan. Oh, here they are.
Feels like their job to
Here it is.
What?
Mathematicians from all the top schools very frequently use it.
It's
That's
a
like, dude.
cult favorite.
As soon as I used it, I was a convert.
The chalk is one of the best kept secrets in the math world.
It's the Rolls-Royce of chalk.
Hagoromo is a brand of Japanese chalk.
I'm out. I
The
don't
way
like-
it
I don't like
flows
that
on a
sound.
board.
I like that sound. I thought this was going to be a cool story. Turns out I turned on the nerds.
I mean, if you didn't like chalk, and chalkboards coming in. I don't know why you would have been so excited for this story.
I like when you go into someone else's world, like you go to a painter's world, and they're like, this is the best paintbrush.
You're in.
But I needed more from them.
What do you need? Let me help you.
I think it's more of a joke. They're like, we can't tell you why it's better. It just feels better. No, tell me why it's better. I guess I would need to write with one piece of chalk and then write with this Humberto chalk, and that's the only way you'd be able to sell me. I need to live it, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the second half of this article is what you want.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's less chalky. It writes better.
No dust, I get that.
Yeah.
But how could they make chalk so different?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It feels like, again, some of the smartest
dude, Lieblich.
Some of the smartest people in the world, instead of figuring out a long-term solution, like there's 2 paragraphs in here, is that all these nerds that are like, well, I figured out how much chalk I would need for 15 years, so I bought that much.
Yes, and I single-handedly bought the rest of the Amazon supply in the middle of the night. You guys are rude, man.
Hey,
if this is
I've
the
got
best chalk
one for
ever,
you, math
share it.
nerds. How about supply and demand? Figure out how to make this chalk. And you're a billionaire, because apparently all of you geeks use this. Like, why are we...
I don't know. This article is for, like, it goes on forever, and I'm over it.
Oh, wait, Jim.
Yeah.
Jim, can I tell you something?
Yes.
So they're trying to figure out the secret formula?
Yeah.
Which, hey, math nerds, go talk to the science nerds. They probably have a fucking blast with this.
Yeah, why don't you just go Goodwill hunting on us and figure this out?
Know what our guy Lieblich assumes the secret ingredient is? The special ingredient?
What?
He says, I assume the special ingredient in Hagoromo is angel tears. You're a math professor! You live in a confined space, and that's your answer?
I'm over it, man. They've annoyed me. There's no coming back. Angel tears. That's weird, man. It's a weird thing to say. Like, he probably laughed at that after he said it. If I had to guess what the ingredient is, I'd guess angel tears. Uh-oh. Did you read something else you don't like? Jake's still going on the article. I bowed out because it was annoying. What happened?
I think they're still making it.
The company, so they just hoard it up for no reason? What do you mean?
So who knows how long into this article I am. It's like the last segment. And yes, it says a student came back from a trip to South Korea with a new box of it. And now Lieblich is sad because they're still making more of it.
Shouldn't he be happy or sad because he hoarded it all and he wanted to make money off of it?
He said, it was mixed emotions. I was happy to know it would still be made. I was a little disappointed that I was less clever than I thought I was.
This guy's a selfish prick. He wanted all the chalk to himself. He bought it and then he was selling it as a side hustle. And now it turns out the whole world gets to enjoy all this great chalk, and he's pissed about it.
Let's go.
That guy comes off like a true butthead. And I can't find... I'm all the way back on this page. I should have passed the custodian convention by now, but I didn't. But I did pass some videos that I shot. I mean, this is back in like 2012. Vendor, travel.
We got to go bet of the day and get moving. We gotta tighten up with Trevor early because he's got that call at 12:30.
Oh yeah, okay. Bet of the day. What button is it? What button is it?
Bet of the day. It's the bet of the day. Bet of the day. Bet of the day.
Bet of the day, bet of the day. It is the bet of the day. Jakey made. Looking for the update. What did you do? What did you do?
I feel like it was a loser, but
last Thursday, BBD. What was it? The winner, loser? You have it now.
Party last night was awfully crazy. I wish
it was the Cardinals Reds.
I think I took the under. I think it was a bad bet.
We get it wrong.
It was over under 8?
Yes.
Yeah. 9.
Final was 5-4.
God damn it.
Iglesias blew it.
We both got it wrong.
They scored 3 in the ninth. Iglesias blew it.
The Reds?
Yes.
Yeah, the Reds blow.
The Reds blow everything.
It's just mad at the Reds. So
dumb.
now I am 20 and 21, and you are 19 and 22 on the season. Let's start the week off good, Jake. You haven't had a winner on a Monday in 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, are you ready for a winner?
You're and this is Tuesday, by the way. Your Tuesday record is 8-5, though. So you started out hot on Tuesdays.
Are you ready for a winner?
I'm ready.
Jim, it's free money. A team that's getting going. The Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, okay.
Is playing the Boston Red Sox with your guy Kyle Hart on the mound. Ugh. The Blue Jays minus 1.5 to win is plus 135. So it's like 20 to win 26. So I'm taking it. I'm earning the people a little extra cheese today. Blue Jays minus 1.5.
Who's pitching for the Jays?
Chase Anderson
versus Kyle Hart. Lay that out again. Say that again. You're taking the Blue Jays. What's the line?
Blue Jays to win by minus 1.5.
Spotting them 2 runs.
1 run.
1 run. That's easy. Baseball always does 1.5, right?
Right.
Blue Jays are rolling.
Blue Jays are rolling. I think they beat the Rays last night.
Red Sox are quite honestly more
literally trying to trade people before this game starts.
Trying to trade people away.
Yeah.
The clubhouse is sitting around wondering, is it me? Is it you?
Right.
I want out of here.
Probably you.
Probably you. Probably not me.
Blue Jays just got above 500.
I gotta agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
a good bet.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
It's a really good bet. Yeah. I did not find the custodian wedding vendor, but I found the Little League tournament I filmed for these kids. Multi-camera game footage. The Cal Ripken Regional. I was a one-man crew out there, Zach. I had a camera in the outfield. I had a camera behind home plate. And then I spliced it in post with score updates and names. So much work for so little money. Big fan of baseball, though. And youth baseball is awesome. Making kids' dreams come true. That's the show. Let's see what this kid does. I think his name is Kellogg. Oh, yeah.
We got to go. Trevor
Home
Bluth
run.
is getting ready for us.
Oh.
We're on a time watch.
See you later.
Thank you.
This kid probably grew up in this Jomboy media film.
I think he messaged me.